Greetings and welcome to another long, rambling, pointless episode of Preserve the 80s. I've been getting annoyed and really tired of certain things lately. For example, whenever I open a cabinet, having all the cups rain down at me in a deluge of foam and plastic. Then there's the constant grappling with uncooperative Tupperware units that aren't grateful for the roof that I've put over their head. And then there's the humiliation of being kicked out of ballparks and stadiums and arenas for trying to bring in your own drinks. And then to those unpleasantries, we can also add the never-ending dearth of cabinet space and beverage bottles that are 1/15th to 1/11th full, but can't be put anywhere else, so they just clog the refrigerator. They take up far too much space. Wouldn't it be wonderful if there was a solution, some magic item out there that could take care of all this for us? Well, there is, or more accurately, there was. It was called Popeet. On Saturday, October 3rd, 1987, I was at home. My parents were watching channel WtXX 20, one of the independent stations of the day, before all of them failed. Here's a brief plug for them. It no longer exists. It's now WCCT. And I don't know what its affiliation is, but WtXX 20 was the epitome of what every 80s independent TV station should be. Enjoy.
WtXX TV!
Well, now that you've had those few seconds to absorb the greatness of what once was, we're going to get back to the topic of this video, which is Popeet. It was a beverage and food storage container system, collapsible in nature, and it could do great things. If you don't believe me, watch the following infomercial. Well, it's not really an infomercial, it's a short television commercial, or perhaps maybe more accurately, a long television commercial that doesn't quite make it into infomercial territory. Though I can tell you, it deserves it. It deserves everything. This should have won the Oscar in 1987, or I don't know what month the Oscars happened, so if it was for 88, it could have happened then too. For all I care, well, actually, no, I do care. I feel it should win the Oscar for every category, for every awards ceremony, from now until the end of time. If you don't believe me now, just watch it, and you will be converted. You will believe in Popeet.
This magician is about to pour all this into this. Impossible? Wait. It's Popeet, the amazing food storage system. Popeet starts out as an ordinary plastic container. Now watch. The patented accordion construction lets it grow to store 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups, and much, much more. You create the size you need. Now you can perform magic in your own kitchen. No more searching for the perfect size. One size fits all. Collapse the container to fit the food, to save the space. Only 1 glass left? Compare that to Popeet and look at the difference. Popeet is freezer safe, dishwasher safe. Go directly from freezer to microwave. Popeet's airtight screw-on sealer keeps foods their absolute freshest. Do your cabinets look like this? With Popeet, you'll save so much space, it's like having an extra cabinet in your kitchen. How much would you expect to pay for this amazing storage system? Look, for just 2 pieces of Tupperware, you'd pay $19.95, but now you get all this for $19.95. You get 3 quart-size Popeet, 3 1.5-quart pieces, 3 convenient half-gallon containers, and the half-gallon Popeet bottle. It collapses this small for easy travel anywhere. 9 containers, the bottle, screw-on caps, 20 pieces in all, the ultimate storage system, just $19.95. Here's how to order.
Credit card users call toll-free 1-800-572-7900. That's 1-800-572-7900. Or send just $19.95 plus $3 shipping to Popeet, Box 500, Verona, New Jersey 07044. Or call 1-800-572-7900.
Well, that talk about Popeet and Channel 20, I guess it just got me into such a whirlwind of excitement that I sort of left off in the middle of my disjointed story. To get back on track with that, on Saturday, October 3rd, 1987, my parents are watching the movie Somewhere in Time on Channel 20, and the Popeet commercial that you just saw was one that came on during one of the commercial breaks, and I've never forgotten it since. I wanted Popeet more than almost anything in the world. I still do, but sadly, there is no Popeet under the Christmas tree for me in 1987. No Popeet in my stocking in 1988. No Popeet under brightly colored wrapping paper in 1989. I never came into possession of Popeet. And sadly, most of you probably never did either. All 3 of you or so will ultimately see this. But at least I have the memories of seeing it on television, and I count myself lucky, if not out and out blessed, for being able to say that, for having those memories within this misshapen, balding head of mine. It is truly a gift. Kind of a delayed retraction kind of statement. Earlier in this video, I said that Popeet should win the Oscar regardless of what award ceremony it is. I realize that you can only win an Oscar at the Oscars, but to hell with that. Give Popeet the Oscar at the Emmys, at the Grammys, for the Tony Awards, all of it. Even the Olympics, don't even bother with a gold medal. Give them a platinum. There are other food and beverage storage units out there that can collapse, but nothing else will ever be a Popeet. Every time I think of Popeet, I feel like I'm right there with that happy couple on the bike, with the joyous people enjoying a day at the stadium, marveling at all the empty cabinet space that one lucky individual had, and just feeling as bright as the picture of the orange on the frozen Minute Maid orange juice canister that was briefly visible in one of the people's freezer in the Popeet commercial. It truly leaves you with a lot to think about. I know that I'll be thinking about it quite a bit for the next few days, and I imagine all of you will as well. Please do your part to remember Popeet. Do not forget it. Scour the internet to see if you can find it. If you are lucky enough to do so, please send it my way. You don't even want to know the things I'd be willing to do in order to receive a copy. Or not a copy, but a collection. Well, with that, I shall bid you farewell.